nothing like some sand. Coarse and rough and irritating. And it gets everywhere. What's going on, guys? It's Doink. Welcome back. Today I'm gonna be watching The Prince of Egypt. What better time to watch a movie about Egypt that's super hot and sweaty on a day that is very hot and sweaty. I am very warm, I am very sweaty, and I feel disgusting. There's two reasons why I'm watching this film. One reason is because I'm pretty sure this was a film that I saw get recommended to me in the comments of the Passion of the Christ video. So that's one reason. And then the second reason is because Just Trust Ash, another reaction channel, one that's far funnier and entertaining than I am, ended up reacting to it as well. And not only do I want to watch their video and not get spoiled on the film, and I also thought it was a perfect time to watch the film because of that. One other thing as well is I didn't know that Val Kilmer was in this movie, but when I ended up looking up the cast and stuff like that, I saw that Val Kilmer is one of the main characters, if not the main character. He was like the first name that showed up. So that's kind of awesome. I'm really, really excited about that because, I mean, Val Kilmer recently passed away, which is an absolute bummer. And I did, as you guys probably know, I did a video on Tombstone as kind of like a tribute and like a celebration of his life. So there's also the fact that Val Kilmer's in this film that also kind of makes doing The Prince of Egypt pretty awesome as well. So I guess we kind of have like a double celebration of his life, a double tribute to Val Kilmer as well. So I feel like that was also a good timing to do this video once I saw that. So anyway, guys, without any further ado, let's get right into The Prince of Egypt. I don't really know what this film's about. I know it's about the Prince of Egypt, and that's about it. So, and I imagine it's probably religious in some way because it got recommended in my Passion of the Christ comment section, but we'll see what happens. All right, right before we get into this, I want to plug Criticless. I'm not sponsored or anything like that. I just use the website and app, and I absolutely love it. It's a competitor to Rotten Tomatoes and Metacritic, and in my experience, it is way better, and it's not even close. The links will be in the description to the Criticless homepage as well as my page, so you can go see my movie and TV reviews, and so you can sign up and create your own as well. They'll have you sign up with your phone number, and for good reason. It's to avoid bot accounts and people making multiple accounts to review bomb with. Criticless is actually honest, unlike its competitors, and when you check it out, you'll notice that it's much more catered for the average person like you and me than it is for suit-wearing, out-of-touch critics. The owners have been incredibly welcoming and kind to me. They welcomed me personally and have been incredibly helpful with any questions that I may have. I love this platform and I highly recommend you check it out. So be sure to check the links in the description and head over there. It's great. Now, without further ado, let's get right into the reaction. DreamWorks. We love DreamWorks. And I got myself a snack. I got some beef jerky, the best beef jerky. The best beef jerky known to man, which is Old Trapper, especially the ones that are circles. The circle ones are the best. The motion picture you are about to see is an adaptation of the Exodus story. While artistic and historical license has been taken, we believe that the film is true to the essence, values, and integrity of the story. That is a cornerstone of faith for millions of people. Okay, so this is a religious film and it is based on the Bible. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so I haven't gotten to Exodus yet in my Bible. I read it a little bit yesterday, and I'm a little bit into the Genesis part of the Bible, and I'm reading it in chronological order. And people have recommended that I stop with the chronological order thing, and I just read through it, but that's never gonna happen. It's just not. I'm gonna read through it chronologically, and if someone has a verse, like a Bible verse or something like that, that they want to throw down in the comments, and it has some importance, then I'll go reference it and I'll go check it out. But Exodus, I do know one thing about Exodus, and the fact that Exodus is the section that's after Genesis. So I'll be getting to Exodus relatively soon, so I'll be able to kind of understand it a bit more once I get to it. But if there's anything I miss, make sure you guys let me know down in the comments. And for those complaining, because I've had to reply to so many of these people, it's crazy, especially on the Passion of the Christ video, where there's people who complain that I talk over the movie. It's a reaction and commentary video. If you guys don't like that I'm talking over the movie, then don't watch a reaction commentary video, because that's the point. But anyway, guys, let's continue, shall we? The biblical story of Moses can be found in the book of Exodus. DreamWorks, here with the W. And I've heard pretty much nothing but good things about this movie. I've never seen it before, though. I've been familiar with it pretty much my entire life, though, but I've never seen it. I've just known about it. It's so hot. But you guys can also probably tell that I got a sunburn. I've got multiple sunburns. I went out in the sun for like 5 minutes, and I got cooked because I'm a pale vampire. Epic soundtrack so far. The salt of my sweat on my brow. I do have salt of sweat over my brow. That is very true. The amount of comments that I've gotten where people are like, this guy doesn't stop talking. He just watched the film, and it's like, dude, I have to talk. Not only because it's a reaction/commentary video, but I have to do it to avoid copyright. If I just show the movie, I'm gonna get copyrighted up the bunghole. And that's just facts. There's nothing I can do about it. Some people just shouldn't be watching reaction commentary videos.
Son, I have nothing I can give.
So is this supposed to be the Prince of Egypt who's the baby? Oh, the classic put the baby in the basket and float it down the river until someone finds it trope. The first thing I'm thinking of is Batman, I think it's Returns? I think it's Batman Returns. The one with Penguin in it. Because the same thing happens with Penguin. The parents give him up, put him in a basket, float him down the river.
Precious cargo.
I feel like that's a horrendous risk. Why would you do this? Because what if something happened to the basket, or what if the river decided not to flow gently and the baby drowns? I'm just saying. I feel like it's not the best idea. I feel like leaving the baby with some food in its cradle, or not the cradle, with some food in the basket, somewhere where there's a lot of people, like maybe on a doorstep of a house or something like that, is probably a better idea. Just putting it in the river, I feel like it's a bad move. So far, the soundtrack is banging. And alligators! You got alligators, too! And hippos. And both of them are very aggressive. This is just a bad idea. Ugh, I have a tough piece of jerky. The rest of the jerky in here, like most of the jerky that are circle jerky, that is so horrible. But most of the jerky in here that's circles are very soft, very tender. But like, on occasion you'll get one that's very, very tough, like this one.
I have a prayer just for you.
Okay, I just gotta say this right now, just to get it out of the way. I am not a fan of musicals, not in the slightest. So hopefully they don't sing too much in this movie. But regardless, I'll probably still enjoy it. Because, like, I don't hate musicals, I just don't tend to enjoy them that much, and I don't tend to go back to them.
Moses.
Okay, so it's Moses, gotcha. So Prince of Egypt is Moses. I imagine that's probably correct. If I'm wrong, make sure to correct me down in the comments. The making of the Sphinx. It's getting a little bit cooler. Not much, though. It's still pretty hot. I'm still sweating pretty badly. But it's getting a little bit cooler, at the very least, which is kind of nice.
Hey, Ramos!
Here's Moses.
Your face carved on a wall! Someday, yes!
It sounds a little bit like Val Kilmer. I want to know which character Val Kilmer is, real quick. Moses, okay. Val Kilmer's Moses. So, I was right. I'm excited to be watching another Val Kilmer movie so early. I didn't expect it. I just wanted to do this film, and then I looked at the cast and I was like, hey, Val Kilmer's in this one, and he's the main character. So that's kind of nice. We have another W on our hands, ladies and gentlemen.
Second born! Second!
2 Val Kilmer movies in a row. Let's go. Okay, dude. You're telling me that's how the nose came off? I feel like that has to be a creative liberty. Just for funsies. Come on, guys. You guys are being crazy and destructive. The thing around Moses' neck looks like a baylet, and it's kind of scary. Those of you that have read or have seen the anime version of Berserk, you guys know what I'm talking about. The baylet is sketchy.
I seek to build an empire.
I know that Patrick Stewart is in this as well. I want to figure out who Patrick Stewart plays.
I goaded Ramesses on, and so I am responsible.
Taking responsibility, respect. I have to burp so badly, but it won't come out.
But one weak link can break the chain of a mighty dynasty.
This guy sounds a little bit like he might be Patrick Stewart, but it's hard to tell. Dun dun dun.
You will never have to carry a burden like the crown I will pass to Ramesses.
Isn't Moses gonna be the Prince of Egypt, though? I'm confused.
He practically accused me of bringing down the dynasty.
To be fair, though, that haircut does not work.
You're in trouble, young man.
Get down here. I think you owe us an apology.
That dude's nose is crazy.
You might as well.
If you guys know who Schnoz is in Berserk, the dude has a schnoz. I just gotta say that. Dude has a schnoz.
Nobody will even notice us coming in.
Surely.
You get over there and thank your father.
The pressure.
An excellent idea. Okay, point.
That schnoz. It's Ornstein and Smo. It's Smo, and then the big schnoz, Ornstein. It's Ornstein and Smo! Oh, feisty.
But I am showing you all the respect you deserve.
Considering they have her tied up, that is a little suspicious. A little whack. Come on, that's a little mean.
Moses, as royal chief architect.
The voice acting in this movie is very strange, and it's not the voice acting that's the strange part, it's the audio design that's the odd part. It very much sounds like they're in a studio recording it. Like, it doesn't really sound like it's coming out of the characters' mouths, it sounds like it's being spoken into a microphone in a studio, which I know that it is no matter what, but it's pretty obvious here, which is kind of strange.
Right.
At least for that character it was. This sounds a little better. Yeah, she gone. And then let me guess, he follows her, ends up on an adventure with her, and then they happen to fall in love with each other.
There's a man tied up in my room. We'll look into it. Right away, sir.
She gone. I feel like I'm correct. They're gonna end up on an adventure together and they're gonna fall in love. That's what's gonna happen. It's kind of based of DreamWorks to make a movie like this. There's no way they would make a movie like this nowadays. There's just no way. Because Hollywood has been consumed by wokeness and by leftism, and both of those, by nature, hate Christianity.
Not that it was too much. We quite enjoyed it, but...
That's not... Oh, I know who that voice is. What's his name? He plays one of the characters in Shadows of Evil on Zombies. He plays in Jurassic Park. Oh, what's his name? I swear that's him.
I said enough!
Relax, dude.
You will regret this night.
Chill.
As you're rocked by,
Is he gonna somehow know that song?
sleep and remember.
It's not possible to remember something when you were a baby.
All I ever wanted.
Stop singing, please, please, please stop singing.
All I ever wanted.
To be fair though, Val Kilmer's a good singer. I just don't like musicals. I apologize to anybody who does though.
A son of the proud history that's shown.
This Pride is not good, my guy. What is going on? I like the art style, I like the idea. Bit rude, innit? Is this him kind of like figuring out what's going on? Because that looks like the basket. Yep. So I think this is like the visualization of him remembering what happened. Which is strange considering he was an infant at the time and you don't remember things as an infant, you just don't. It's a cool art style though, cool visualization. Oh. They sacrificed babies to alligators?
Father, tell me you didn't do this.
Moses,
He did.
for the greater good, sacrifices must be made.
For what? That's not a sacrifice for anything. That's just scumbaggery.
Oh, my son.
I'm getting Emperor vibes from Star Wars from this guy.
Moses, please try to understand.
There's nothing to understand. He sacrificed babies to alligators. What's to understand?
You are our son, and we love you.
You didn't love all those other babies you sacrificed, though. Oh, come on, man. Bit rude, innit? Ugh, dude. Anyone who's in a higher up position that wants to whip people and do all this other garbage, I would love to see it happen to them and see how they like it.
This was just the beginning.
I feel like him and his brother are gonna end up against each other. I feel like the brothers and the father are probably the villains. Hey, it's Ornstein and Smough. Stop. Come on, stop him. Good! Serves him right! Yeah, let's go. Serves the scum right. Deserved. Deserved. I'm liking Moses so far.
What's going on? Moses!
I don't know, maybe you use one of your brain cells that you have, and maybe that would be helpful.
No, wait! You saw what happened. I just killed a man.
And it was deserved.
Nothing you can say can change what I've done.
No, he deserved it. Dude was scumbag. Dude was scumbag. Dude was a scumbag.
What are you talking about?
Go ask the man I once called father.
Dun dun dun. I'm really liking this movie so far. I just gotta say, it's really good. Man, I am cooked. Look how red I am. My arms are cooked. Everything's cooked. Uh-oh, sandstorm. Not good. That sand is gonna get coarse, rough, irritating, and it's gonna get everywhere. Ow.
Wait! Please!
Huh. Nicely done.
We're trying to get the funny man out the room.
Trying to get the funny man out of the room.
Oh, it's her.
Don't worry down there. We'll get you out.
Okay, yep, they're gonna fall in love. I'm calling it. I literally called it before. It didn't work out the way I thought it was gonna work, but it worked. But it is what it is. Bit rude. So is he gonna go on a journey where he gets mega humbled?
I've done nothing in my life worth honoring.
It seems you don't know what is worthy of honor.
Fair.
Tapestry, though it's...
He's singing again. No, no. The song all of a sudden turned into a banger.
He lost his worth.
Oh, he's helping the sheep give birth. How nice.
You measure the worth
of a man
You see what I mean? I knew it. I knew it.
can escape being blown about by the wind.
Is it just me, or is this the happiest Moses has ever been?
Dance with me.
You must learn to join the dance.
Called it. It's a banger.
Look at your life.
I knew it. I knew it. Called it. You see? Ah, nothing like some sand. Ah, coarse and rough and irritating. And it gets everywhere. Huh? What the deuce? What on earth is that?
I am that I am.
Is this supposed to be God?
I am the god of your ancestors.
Okay.
Now go!
Huh. Okay.
So I will stretch out my hand and smite Egypt with all my wonders.
Huh. Okay. This is really cool. I think you just explained to her what's going on.
I'm coming with you.
Oh, that's so wholesome. Oh, come on, dude. Look at their backs. Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Moses? Is it really?
It's Ornstein and Smo.
We are compelled to remind you that this man committed a serious crime against the gods.
You mean against you guys?
I am the morning and the evening star.
Ramesses.
I think I am the best. I am the greatest of all. Man, this man's not humble at all.
He commands that you let his people go.
Commands?
Yeah, he's not humble at all.
I'll play along. Hotep, hoy!
No, it's Ornstein and Smo. Ugh.
By the power of
Ra. I know about Ra because of zombies. One of the best zombie maps of all time, called 9. It's so good. Sounds like evil.
You've got friends in high places.
Cut it, Smo.
Well, forgive us these smiles.
Cut it, Ornstein. The soundtrack is a banger. As somebody who's not a fan of musicals, this is sick.
You can be our acolyte.
No, not Acolyte, no. Keep the Acolyte away from me. The power of one, the power of many. What a performance. Wow, that was crazy. Wow. He's gonna do something evil out of spite. Yep, I knew it. The way he's looking at him. Dude's corrupted.
Their workload has been doubled thanks to you.
No, it's thanks to you, scum. Walking barefoot on sand is terrible. It tickles so badly. Every step it's just pure pain because of how much it tickles. Look at this scumbag.
Ramesses!
Denise! Oh, holy moly. Come on, they have little daggers and you have a stick that has way more reach. Smack them in the noggin. And bonk them on the head with it. What? Is that blood?
Blood!
Got him.
The priests did the same thing.
They didn't do the same thing. Why is there so many frogs? Oh. What is going on? Moses, leader of the insects? What is happening?
Brother, how could you have come to hate me so?
Hell is raining down upon you, scum.
You were always getting me into trouble.
But then you were always there to get me out of trouble again.
Is he finally gonna listen to reason?
I am Pharaoh.
Something else is coming.
The pride is insane. The self-righteousness is crazy.
I think it's time I finished the job.
Ramesses!
The symbolism. The symbolism. He did the point just like his father.
When I see the blood upon your door, and the plague shall not enter.
Okay. Ah, curious. Very interesting. Uh-oh. They didn't listen. Neither did they. Man, this is insane. Yep, you brought this upon yourself, buddy. It's your fault, Ramesses. It's literally your fault.
Leave me!
You brought this upon yourself. You shouldn't have been so prideful and arrogant and self-righteous. Don't be angry at him. This is your fault. Should have listened.
In our hearts, a hopeful song we barely understand.
Musicals. I love the movie. I really love this movie. But the majority of the singing is like, visualize a crazy person at an asylum banging their noggin against the door, and then there's like a little bit of blood on like the window or whatever. That's me right now with musicals.
Somehow you will.
I'll just let it fly. Just.
And speaking words I never thought.
I mean, the singing voices are nice. It's just like, I just can't with musicals. There's gonna be some people that are really mad at me about that, but I'm being honest, okay? Just let me be honest. This is how I feel. What am I supposed to do? Lie to you and be like, yep, musicals are lit. I love musicals. Okay, they're singing in another language. I was like, I don't understand a word that's happening right now. Look at all these people being freed. Wholesome. I just want to throw this out there. I am not surprised in the slightest that this movie is not a Disney movie. Disney, their entire company is built around the idea of pure evil, and I'm not surprised that this wasn't a Disney movie at all. Disney could never. They could never. All they know how to do is propaganda, pure evil, and grooming. That's really what they're good at. DreamWorks, though, DreamWorks has made some really good animation. Even in partnership with Disney, they've made good animation. But without DreamWorks being there, it's like, what are we doing? And DreamWorks has had their problems. Like that Lightyear film that came out a few years ago, that's a big old piece of trash. Wow. Scumbag. Of course he would do something like this. Wait, doesn't Moses part the sea? Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like that's where this is, like, I feel like that's gonna happen, maybe? I swear Moses parts the sea. Is that gonna happen in this? Oh, it totally is. It literally totally is. Oh, this is hype.
My wonders.
Boom! There it is. Dude! That is sick! That is sick! Wow. That is so cool. Yeah! This is fantastic. Time to go. Man, this is incredible. Man, Exodus is gonna be crazy to read. Wow. This is so cool. Aw, are you jealous of the power that your brother has over you? Aw, what a pity. Yeah, crash down on your face, you stupid moron.
The soldiers! They're coming!
Bunch of scum. Yeah, get to the end of it and then close the water down on those scum. Oh, it's starting to come down on them. Yeah! Bye. Yeah, this is what you get. You earned it. All you have to do is listen, but here we are. That was incredible. That was sick. Nicely done. Left alive and with nothing. You mean you, whatever your name was, I already forgot, because you're scum, and I don't care. You brought this upon yourself, buddy. Good always triumphs. Man, that was fantastic. What is this? Tablets of some kind. The soundtrack is a banger. Other than a little bit of the musical stuff. Some of the musical stuff wasn't bad. Some of it, though, was making me like, boom, 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 boom. Man, That was really, really good. I enjoyed that a lot. Wow, okay, so it's not often that I end up watching like a 2D cartoon, like animated film. It's actually been a long time since I've last seen one, and I gotta say, this is probably one of my favorites. This is definitely up there. I really enjoyed this quite a lot. I think it had a lot of value to it, a lot of information that was very useful, and it'll be really interesting once I get to Exodus and once I've finished reading that, and then I'll be able to kind of compare it to this story and see how well they did. But I imagine they were probably pretty faithful to the source material. It did say at the beginning that there was some creative liberties taken, but that kind of seems to be how it usually goes with these things. There was creative liberties taken with Passion of the Christ. There are creative liberties taken with The Chosen. I haven't quite finished The Chosen yet. It'll probably take a long time before I do that, but with how well the first video is doing, I'm absolutely going to be continuing and doing the entire first season for sure, without a doubt. And if the rest of the first season does really well, then I'll go to season 2, and if that does well, I'll do season 3. If that does well, I'll do season 4. If that does well, I'll do season 5. And yeah, so I mean, a lot of these have been fantastic. So I mean, I'm really excited to see what else kind of comes my way. And if there's any other recommendations that you guys have, make sure to leave them below. If there's any information that you guys have, if there's anything that I missed, make sure to also leave those below. That was really, really enjoyable. I loved that, and it was really cool getting to see Moses split the seas. I've always known about that story pretty much as long as I can remember, so having like some kind of visualization of it was really, really cool. The only thing that I really know of that kind of did something similar was I think it was the 4th Pirates of the Caribbean film, the one with Blackbeard in it. Wait, no, it wasn't the one with Blackbeard. It was the 5th one, the one with Salazar, I think was his name. And then there was the splitting of the seas or whatever, and there was the trident and everything like that. But that's really all I remember from like anything that has something like that and any kind of reference to splitting the seas. So I'm sure there's probably something else that maybe I've watched throughout time where that's happened. But like I've definitely, like I said, I've definitely known about this story and certain aspects of it throughout my entire life as far as I can remember. So yeah, without any further ado, I think that's probably it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to stay tuned for another video upload today. I don't know if it'll be uploaded before or after, probably after this video. But I'm also going to be doing a reaction to the new Sabaton song, which is called Templars, and it's going to be about the Templars, duh. Yeah, stay tuned for that as well. And then next weekend I'll have the next 2 episodes for The Chosen uploaded, and I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do the week after for that video, but the week after that will be another Chosen video. Then I'll do another video that's not The Chosen, and then I'll do another video the next weekend after that that'll be The Chosen. So like I'll have plenty of videos coming out, plenty of things, so make sure you guys stay tuned, hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, make sure to hit the like button, comment down below if you guys had any thoughts or anything like that, and I will see you guys in the next one. Deuces.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell.